The coffee system is made up of the bean hopper, grinder, brew group, and coffee spouts. These machines grind beans fresh for each brewing cycle. Most machines will also have a bypass doser, giving you the option to use pre-ground coffee.
Bypass dosers come in handy if you want to make a decaf or other specialty pre-ground coffee without removing the beans loaded in the machine.
So let's work our way through the coffee system. Whole bean coffee is loaded into the bean hopper. Things to look for here are the size of the hopper. A larger hopper means filling less often, and how well the lid seals. A tighter seal means your beans stay fresh longer.
From the hopper, beans are fed to a grinder. Almost all grinders allow you to adjust the fineness of the grind, so pay attention to the number of grind settings.
With more settings, you'll have more control as you adjust for the type of coffee and brewing method. Typically, you'll use a finer grind for lighter roasts or espresso, and a coarser grind for darker roasts or longer coffees.
You'll also want to take a look at the type of grinder a machine uses. It's usually conical burr steel or flat ceramic. There's some debate as to which type is better, but the general thought is flat ceramics transfer less heat during grinding, which preserves flavor, and they also run a little quieter.
After grinding, coffee is delivered to the brew group. There, the coffee is compressed, and hot water is forced through that coffee under pressure.
There are some things to keep in mind about brew groups. First, know that for the most part, manufacturers use the same brew group in all of their machines. So from their least expensive to most expensive machine, it's usually the same mechanism doing the brewing.
Second, some brew groups are removable from machines and some are not. In the unlikely event there is a problem with the brew group, it's going to be a lot easier to replace if it's removable.
Maintenance differs as well. If it's removable, you'll take it out and rinse it with tap water once a week or so. If it's not removable, you'll use tablets specified by the manufacturer to run a cleaning cycle periodically.
For peace of mind, warranties are typically longer on machines with non-removable brew groups, often as long as 3 years, compared to 1 to 2 years on machines with removable units.
Coffee is delivered to your cup via spouts. Traditionally, espresso machines have 2 spouts, allowing you to brew 2 cups at the same time. Handy if you're often doing 2 coffees, but there are machines that just have 1 spout.
Spouts are usually height adjustable with a sliding mechanism. You want to consider what size cup can fit under the spouts. And there are machines that can accommodate tall travel mugs either by sliding the spouts or by removing a spout adapter for extra clearance.
On some machines, you'll find a flow control dial near the spouts. It allows you to adjust the flow rate of the water through the coffee from slower for espresso to faster for longer coffees. It's one more control of the extraction process on top of grind setting, coffee dose, and water temperature.
So the key things to look at in the coffee system are the bean hopper, the grinder and number of grind settings, the brew group, and the spouts and the size of the cup that you can fit underneath of those spouts.
If you'd like some more help or need more information, don't hesitate to give one of our friendly experts here at Whole Latte Love a call.
And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up on everything coffee. I'm Mark.
And I'm Morgan. Thanks for watching.
The #1 source for everything coffee is WholeLatteLove.com.